Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be lighting up our evergreens in the backyard. So in a previous video I mentioned we have 13 trees, which in fact we do, but Greg reminded me that we are only lighting up 10 of them, and you'll see why in a minute. We basically work on all the evergreens, a couple of the deciduous trees. There's a lilac tree, a crabapple tree, and the red bud at the corner that I've frequently talked about that's struggling. We don't light up it, but it shows up beautifully when we light up all 10. I think in previous Christmas videos I've showed the lighted trees, but I often get asked about how we do it. And last year I lit up all the trees myself. And today I'm so excited because Greg is going to be helping me. So it should go much more efficiently today, much quicker as well. It's colder today, colder than yesterday when I decorated the front porch. So in any case, I hope you enjoy this. And I'm hoping to also plant a few bulbs during this beautiful afternoon we have today. Thanks for joining me. So Greg is getting set up. He's got this, what do you call that giant extension cord there, honey? That power box?
Oh, it's just a extension cord with it's a multi-outlet on the end of it. I don't remember what they call it, what the official name is. Just an extension cord with
we were able to plug in. Let's have a look.
It should be 5.
Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. There's 6 outlets spots, so that's good.
Yeah, but they're designed for outdoor. Right. They have to be, obviously. So
yeah, they're outdoor. They're green, which is nice.
That's the important part.
Well, because green is important because I've had
I was going to say
bright orange ones.
Oh, right.
We have a bright orange one.
Yes, we have a few, but this has a circuit breaker in it.
Oh, that's important.
That's the important part, yeah.
Yep. I can't believe how nice and green our lawn is in the middle of November.
Yeah.
It wasn't this green over the summer. So Greg has got all the extension cords plugged in and reaching to each of the trees. So we're going to do the Black Hills spruce, Fat Albert, this we call this the builder crabapple, another Black Hills spruce, our lilac tree. I'll have to move the camera over. The other Black Hills spruce, a lilac tree, our Serbian spruce, our Korean fir, I think it's called, our Harry Potter, also known as Weeping Cypress, the other Black Hills, the other Fat Albert, and then the Black Hill spruce behind it. Do you want me to start, honey?
You can if you want
to. On that first one?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Start on the far one.
Well, yeah,
the farthest one. There.
Let's see.
So Greg reminded me that there's 2 of these strands per tree.
Just want to run the strand up to the top and then start working down on circling it.
So the strand of lights are working.
Just getting them up to the top.
Okay. Yeah.
First, and then. Actually, you can wind them going from the bottom here because you had the plug in the bottom.
So as long as it reaches to the bottom, is the main thing.
You have to have the prong plug starting at the bottom, right? Which we did. So now you can actually. So
I can actually start here, and then it's the second one that's the problem.
No, there's already 2 on here.
There's 2 in here already. Okay, perfect.
So you just have to put these strands on.
I remember.
Okay. He is just trying to space them out enough where
to stretch them out.
It gets it well, so you have enough coverage at the top. And then here you can move the ladder.
We should have some Christmas music blasting instead of someone's saw. Choo, 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 choo. It always seems to be a cold day when we're doing this. So there's 2 strands on this holder. This makes all the difference having this holder. It really does. We did this. We started decorating the trees. This is our 3rd year doing it, and we always just work in tandem and never filmed it. So I thought this year might be interesting to see. It really is magical once it's all lit up, especially the first snowfall makes it super fun. And because it's outdoors, you don't really want them too much inside. I don't know. So we did start at the bottom after all, so I don't know what I did wrong last year, but we'll find out. doing the other strand of lights, I'm going to go ahead and pull out this gomphrena. Wow, it's in there. I don't go back here very often.
We'll go this way.
The ground is getting colder. It's not frozen, but it's definitely getting colder and harder to pull things out. These are not my gardening gloves, but Eddie came close to this rose and got pricked. He did a little screech. Poor baby. And if it was frozen, I would just cut them at the base because it doesn't really matter. It can naturalize. So these are my Let's Dance Sky View hydrangeas that are so pretty. These are not gardening gloves. Just grab a couple weeds. Greg's back with the lights. Starting number 3, I brought out my tulip bulbs in the cart that I never finished the other day. Greg saw me and he said, no, one project at a time. I just wanted to get them ready, you know. Once we finish this, I'm being very ambitious. I'm gonna plant some tulips right here. We did irises a couple weeks ago. So now I think we tend to, he likes to wind the base of these trees, the deciduous trees. Yeah, he does. He likes to wind them up and it looks like a candy cane. So let's do that. You don't want to unwind too much because then you get into a tangled situation. By the time we got to our third tree, we figured out our system, and that was that I was to do the bottom half of the tree, and then Greg would come in and finish off the top half. And that's how we continued for the rest of the trees. So we're finishing up number 4. Not halfway yet. This is a Serbian spruce, and it is one of my favorite evergreens because I'll take you up close in a minute, but it's blue on the underside. Can you see that? How blue it is? And then green on the top side. It's just such a unique specimen tree. It's a Serbian spruce. And if I remember correctly, it has purple pine cones as well. The Korean fir next to me is a really unique tree too. And it has grown very tall, but it often gets this rusting, I call it, which apparently is perfectly normal. I contacted Wasco Nursery the first year when it started doing that. I think it did it kind of midsummer, and they said it was perfectly normal. It's just the way the tree kind of sheds its needles, much the way pine trees do that. You know how pines often shed. The other thing about the Serbian spruce is that it's extremely dense. It's a very dense tree. And it doesn't grow nearly as tall and fast as the others, like the Black Hill spruces, or even the Fat Albert blue spruce, but it's very dense, so it grows more in thickness, density, width, than it does height-wise. So if you can get your hands on a Serbian spruce, go for it. When we were picking out our, I think we first planted 10 trees. We ended up with 13 because the builder planted the crabapple tree that's right next to me. But when I knew I wanted evergreens, because that way you've got, winter interest, and we're in the Midwest. Winters can be long, and I am so glad that we got the majority of the trees back here planted as evergreens, because I want year-round privacy, and eventually they will fill in. And like right here, there's probably maybe 4 feet of space, and between the Black Hills, or the weeping cypress and the Fat Albert, there's a lot of space. And I thought about planting, I think I did a couple of videos where I thought about planting some shrubs, but kind of decided against it because it was going to be temporary. I brought Barb out here, and she said, oh, it's going to be temporary. You're going to end up pulling out whatever shrubs you plant there. And I didn't want to do that. It's an investment to put in shrubs. They're not as expensive as, hundreds of dollars invested in trees like we did here, but it's still an investment in time. Planting them all is just a lot. It's a lot to plant them all. Look how dense this tree. It's so wide that I'm running out of strands. Wow. I'm not even going to need to get on the ladder, because just getting around this tree, I'm going to run out because it's so wide. Number 1, 2, 3. Greg's on number 4. So you can see the difference, like the strands are exactly the same, and yet this tree, we were able to get pretty much to the top, and that's at least a 7-8 foot tree. It's an 8 foot tree, right? This is what makes up 13, these little guys here. And this one, because we have to do the trunk, the crabapple tree here, we don't get very far. It comes out kind of short. And this one that I just finished doing, the Serbian spruce, is so dense and so wide that I only make it to there. And I'm missing all of that, but it's okay. As I mentioned before, it's the whole impact of the 10 trees all lit up. That looks really impressive. Right, honey? Last year we didn't have Pat's house back there. Now it's there. In the summer it was a big hole. Oh, good. I was saying it didn't go very far, but really it's because I forgot I left the strand halfway up for Greg. But that's basically the gist of it. We're just going to keep going. I'll show you what it looks like at the end. I'm on number 7. Number 7! That's exciting. We call it Harry Potter, but it's a weeping cypress. And it has grown. We bought it, it was 7 feet tall. I remember on the invoice that it was 7 feet tall. It was one of our tallest trees. And that we purchased 4 years ago and had it planted. And it is now, gosh, 15, it's doubled at least. Greg thinks it might be 20 feet. I don't know. Is it that tall? This is insanity. How did I do this? The branches are like, you know, little gowns. Yeah, you kind of have to go around. You have to kind of go around these swagging branches. This is a challenge. I feel like I have to go out and then in. Are we plugged in? Yes, we're plugged in. Oh my goodness, we're at number 9. Number 9. Number 10. It's getting cold. I think we're going to do the front tomorrow. Since I'd finished my half of number 10 and Greg was finishing up number 9, I decided to start pulling out my snapdragons from the cut flower bed. This was something I thought I would probably do tomorrow since it's going to be warmer tomorrow, but as Greg was finishing up the last 2 trees, I thought, why not? It was just another task that I needed to take care of. And boy, was that bench heavy. Greg had forgotten that he had mowed the lawn and left the bench in the gravel pathway, but I dragged it over. No biggie. So finally, Greg completed the last of the 10 trees, but I was deep into pulling out my snapdragons. And of course, I couldn't finish my day until I at least finished this one bed of snapdragons and I filled that lawn and leaf bag. And of course, my wonderful husband helped me out by removing the Hortanova netting. He saw me struggling trying to pull underneath it, and he came along with his snips and pulled off all of the netting. And I still continued to work until it got pretty much dusk. Carried in a bunch of clay pots that needed to come off the patio. But it was a very productive day, and I'm so thrilled to show you the end result of the backyard. Trees all lit. Simply magical. For some reason, our lights on the arbor didn't come on. That's weird. Looks so pretty.
pretty.